I love them grits. Guns raised in the South, you see them after the club at the Waffle House. I love them grits. Guns raised in the South, thick as fuck, and they quick to run their mouth. I love them grits, 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 grits. I love them grits, 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 grits.
Okay, so first we got Jerry and Jessica, and we are introduced to Jerry and Jessica. They are in the bathroom, and Jessica is shaving Jerry's nose hairs and his chest. Yeah, that's how we were introduced to them. They let us know that they still sleep in the same bed. They were married for 15 years. They have 4 children, and for 5 years they didn't say nothing to each other. We're gonna get to that in a minute. So Jerry has a 26-year-old girlfriend by the name of Kay Lovee. I think I'm saying her name right. I think so. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know. When I first seen Kay Lovee, I ain't gonna say I ain't know what she was. I couldn't tell. I knew she was a woman. I'm not gonna say I couldn't tell she was a woman. I couldn't tell her ethnicity. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. She's a very pretty girl though. She's a very pretty girl. We're gonna get to that later. So they met in an airport. She was working at one of the little stands in the airport, and he saw her, and I guess it was a love at first sight. They had a date. He took her to a professional basketball game, and then after that they went to a nice dinner, and then a week after that he was in the hospital fighting for his life. Yep, that's exactly how it happened. He developed some type of infection. I don't know the name of it. I watched the show one time and I forgot, but somehow he had infections all over his body and he damn near died. I.e., that's how Jessica come back in the picture, because he went out with Kay Lovee. A week later he was in the hospital. A month later he got out the hospital when he miraculously came out a coma, and that's where him and Miss Jessica pick up on. So, like I said, Jerry talked about his midlife crisis and how Jessica moved back to help him rehabilitate. So, Kay Lovee is coming to stay with him, his ex-wife, and their 4 kids, and he go and send their 2 oldest boys to pick her up from the airport. So the 2 older boys pick her up from the airport, and she giving off the most dingy impression. She just gave me blonde vibes. She gave me very much blonde vibes. She in the car, she telling the boys how their dad took her to her first professional basketball game, and how she's just in awe with the scenery because it's just open plains and fields, and she just can't get over the emptiness. Yes, that's exactly what she said. So they make it to the house, and he introduced her to the family, and he introduced her to his ex-wife Jessica. And baby, it was awkward. You can tell Jessica was not here for the girl. You can clearly tell Jessica is only okay with this because she don't have a choice but to be okay with this, because this is not her house. Clearly. And apparently when him and a girl started dating, because if this happened last year and they've been dating for 9 months, it ain't adding up to me. But I'm going to let him go along and say what he been saying, because it's his life and not mine. So he introduced them, and clearly it's very awkward. He showed her the rest of the house, and baby, this girl is freaking the hell out as this man is showing her the house. Downstairs to the game room, and she's going crazy when she sees the Galactica and the Pac-Man. So they go upstairs to the room. He showed her to his room, and she see the bed, and she's like a nice old comfy bed, and she jumps down on the bed, and she's laying across the bed. And then he informed her that they would not be sharing the same room. He informed her that they would not be sharing the same room, and because he has an 8-year-old daughter that comes to get in the bed with him. And he didn't want his daughter, he said, I could really understand that. He said that he didn't want his daughter to be like subjected to, just walking in his room and a strange lady be laying in his bed. I can understand that, but I also understand why you brought this lady in the house to be with you if she can't sleep in the bed with you. Like, why am I here? I'm your girlfriend. Yeah, okay, y'all ain't ready for this. Yeah, so she's not happy. She's not happy about that at all. She's not happy that they can't sleep in the bed, but he showed her where she would be sleeping, y'all. And when he showed me where I would have been sleeping, I would have politely picked up all my shit and walked up out the house. Y'all, he took this girl to the closet. Literally, a closet. A big ass closet. They got an air mattress in the middle of it. Then had the goddamn audacity to tell this lady she can adjust. She can adjust the air mattress. Are you fucking serious? Have you lost your damn? Yes, he did that. He did that. He did that. And she is sitting there looking like, and I don't think she can think about is who I did with this. It don't matter who I did it was, baby. It's been executed. It's getting done. It's what it's giving. This is what's going on at the moment. Okay. He tell her, oh, y'all, so after he asked her about the closet, he said, well, would you like to stay in the game room downstairs? She agreed. So y'all, he take this air mattress and he take it out the closet. And the closet is right, if I'm not mistaken, it's like his goddamn closet. He took the air mattress out of the closet, down the stairs, and put it in the game room. As soon as he put it in the game room, Jessica and walked her ass down there, looking at him like, what the hell he doing in his goddamn house where he pay the bills at, but that's neither here nor there. That ain't my business. I don't live there. So, they obviously have a 21-year-old, and this is what kills me. Okay, the baby 8, and he's 21. I'm gonna mind my business. But they have a 21-year-old son that's down there. That's his living space. And Jessica got a problem with that because she feel like J Lovee or Kay Lovee, whatever that baby name, is down there invading her son's space. And on the cool, I'm looking at all of them. I feel where she coming from because she kind of made an innuendo, kind of like they almost the same age, and you putting them in close sleeping vicinities. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah. So basically this is what happened. He done brought his new girlfriend to the house to go stay with him and his ex-wife and their 4 kids. He done put her in a closet and an air mattress. Took her out the closet on the air mattress and put her in the game room downstairs next to their 21-year-old son. So we finna see how this shit show play out. Moving on to the next one. Alright. So after that we meet Jim and Lisa, and y'all, I don't know. I know what I think about Jim and Lisa, but at the same time, Jim and Lisa, they need to, I tell you about their ass. Okay, so Jim and Lisa, they tell the story about how they met, and they tell the story about how they met. She was on a date with another dude, and he seen her, and he walked up to her and asked her for her number, and she gave him her number right there in front of her date. And basically the rest was history, because they could always consider each other they first loves and soulmates. We're gonna get to that in a minute. They have a son named Dominic. He's 20 years old. Yeah, she called Jimmy her soulmate. And then we're gonna get to Jimmy's wife. Jimmy got a wife, y'all. Jimmy got a wife named Wendy. Jimmy been married to Wendy for 18 years and got a 14-year-old son named Alexander. Now, it was beef with Lisa and Wendy a couple years ago, but they didn't hash all that out, because basically Jimmy told Wendy that you're gonna put up with Lisa because Lisa ain't leaving my life. And you want to know why Lisa ain't leaving my life? Because not only do they have 2 businesses together and a whole goddamn 20-year-old son, so they getting their money together. And then we're gonna talk about this Lisa. Lisa got a whole fiance. A fiance named Jack, and y'all, they up there in the confession, and let me tell y'all something, baby. Jack looks so goddamn uncomfortable. Jack, I call the man Jack look like he is not invited to the party, like he ain't want to come to the party, like he ain't even want to be no parts of this. And we're gonna talk about that later. That's what he did. They were sitting up there in the confessional, and Jimmy took his hand. He's sitting next to his wife, Wendy. And he's sitting next to his baby mama / ex-wife, Lisa. This dude put his hand on Lisa's knee while he talking to her. And Jack just looked like, that man looks so uncomfortable, y'all. He looks so uncomfortable on my mama. Oh, so they doing a little confession. So they in the kitchen and they talking. And they talking about Dominique's party Dominique's birthday is coming up in a couple weeks. He about to turn 21. And they want, who was that? Lisa. Lisa want to rent an RV and drive from Jersey to Florida with her fiance, her ex-husband, and his wife for their son's 21st birthday. And while she talking to that man in the kitchen, he got food on his face. Lisa take the food off Jimmy's mouth. Jimmy talking, she just take the food off Jimmy's mouth. Yeah. So Lisa discussed how that she wants them to sit up there and be in an RV. The drive is going to be 19 hours, but you know, between a 19-hour drive is really like a 39-hour goddamn drive. And Jack said he want to fly. He said he want to fly. He said he don't want to pause to them. He don't want to fuck with them. He said he want to fly. So moving on in the episode, Jimmy meets up with Lisa over at her house, and they go through a photo album because they are planning to make this photo album for Dominique for his 21st birthday. So she come out and she got a big old box. She got several big old boxes, acting like me with all that shit up in there. And she also revealed that Jimmy called her every year on their wedding anniversary. I already told y'all that he told Wendy that Lisa would always be in his life, and they were going through photos, and she found a letter that Jimmy had wrote her. And then Lisa bring up this whole thing about how the reason why her and Jimmy got divorced, and how she never told Dominique why they got divorced, and how now she want to tell Dominique why they got divorced because it's been so long because he hurt her. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck? Why? Number one, y'all been divorced, but y'all ain't never stopped fucking with each other. It probably made a space for him to have a healthy relationship with the people around him, because he's seen how his parents can co-parent and coexist together without it being any beef. And you want to fuck that boy mental up by telling him that Jimmy cheated on you back in the day, and it was most of that happened because he's 21 years old. Or you really want to tell Wendy. But I'm just saying, like, he been with Wendy for 18 years. She should have been, that's neither here nor there. I think this whole premise of her want to tell Dominique why her and Jimmy divorced is the stupidest shit. I think it's real stupid. Oh, and they start arguing in the confessional at the end. And while they arguing, clearly they like the married couple. They arguing, and you could clearly see Jack and Wendy to the side, like they is uncomfortable, like they some fucking third and fourth wheels. Y'all, Jimmy, what's the man's name? Yeah, Jimmy and Lisa. Them gonna be them gonna be the motherfuckers. I'm saying it right now. Them right there. Them gonna be the motherfuckers. I don't know what it's something about them. Like, it's clearly they still love each other, but I don't know what it is. It's clearly something else about them, and I don't know what it is. And last but not least, y'all, we got Alex. We got Alex and Caroline. Okay, so we meet Alex, and he's on the FaceTime with his ex-boyfriend, Steven. He reveals to us that him and Steven still hang out 4 or 5 times a week, and that Steven was the first person he loved, and that he cheated. He asked Steven did he ever cheat on him, and Steven was silent, but clearly Steven cheated on him. And then here comes Miss Caroline. Miss Caroline used to be his manager, and they started off as he was her gay best friend. And he used to tell her all the stuff that Steven used to do to him. And she used to be there and be a friend for him. And so one day they was at work, and he came out the kitchen and kissed her. And all of a sudden, they together. They are cringeworthy to watch, because it's clearly like, I don't get them, because I honestly don't get them. Like, it's clear, very clear, very clear. Even though Alex said he's a trisexual, that means he would try anything twice. I believe him, but I don't think he more on. I'm gonna shut up and keep that coming to myself, because I don't know how to. Y'all know this is a touchy subject when you talk about certain. So I'm gonna leave my opinions to myself to further on down the line. Oh yeah, he said he only dated men, but he doesn't have a preference. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm gonna click the marine light. So he's sitting up there talking, and then Steve calls, and he says, "Steve, oh yeah, what's the name? Caroline say Steve called all day, all night, and it was awkward going from her telling him relationship advice about him to him not leaving her alone, and now they together. She's insecure, and I would be too. And them all the notes I wrote for them, because baby, they had a whole thing going on about Alex and Caroline. Okay, they go to Mexico, and while they in Mexico, he on the phone with Steve. Every damn thing he do, he on the phone with Steven. And he can't leave Steven alone. And y'all, I like this show. I really do. I like watching reality shows that's not kind of, it's reality TV, but it's not out what I call, it's kind of reality TV that's kind of like entertainment reality TV, and love and hip hop, growing up hip hop and stuff like that. Any reality TV that I think like based off celebrities and like make celebrities reality stars, I think that's kind of like entertainment reality TV. I like this type of reality TV. Like, there's some real shit going on. Some real weird shit going on. I like You, Me, and My Ex. I like Seeking Sister Wives. I like Extreme Sisters. Those are some crazy bitches. I like Love After Lockup. I like shows like that. So, I like this show, and I couldn't wait to watch it. And I can't wait to talk about it some more. So, if you like this video, please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.